Allied destroyer coordinates received. Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
I'm gonna do something really dumb now. Going in as the press. This guy has no idea. I have no intention of helping him whatsoever. I am merely going to be there to observe. My goal is to kill absolutely nothing. Disappointment and unaccompanied adult has joined.
Once more. Requesting tac pack.
Here live from the front lines. Here on CRIMSICA. With a brand new player. Record him with this modified quasar cannon. What will his first endeavors be? Through the smoke poppers, leaping to victory.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Looks to be the Punisher. He's encountered his first problem, a bug breach. He has been joined by another low-level player. Disappointment. Calling in the guard dog rover, M1, deciding to flee from seeing 4 bugs from, decided to take cover and hide in a bush. Complete fear. Disappointment. The veteran member, realizing he needs to push forward, has had his flamethrower stolen by M1. He is now on fire and surrounded by bugs. C3, now realizing his flamethrower, is surrounded by bugs.
Reinforcements on the way.
He wants to reclaim his flamethrower, and he has reclaimed his equipment. We're joined by another level 9 player. We have the full brigade here. Now with flames in hand and laser backpack, he's able to be a killing machine. It's pretty bad here. I need to acquire these launch codes. They're just down there, on that dead man down there. We have become completely distracted by a horde of bugs. T3 realizing he never loaded his flamethrower to the engagement. Has actually managed to ragdoll himself. One single pouncer, stunned by the smoke, remains. U4 coming in with a stalwart. If I recall. Yeah, that is definitely a stalwart. The launch codes still remain. No one seems to be understanding of where the launch codes are at. And here, live, there are the launch codes on the ground. Our brave Helldivers on the way. Will they find it? D3, too chunky to fit through the gap. These guys.
Making progress.
Need more stage lighting. These men have barely passed their training as brand new Helldivers, as you can see by the complete lack of the ability or desire to move faster than walking speed. M1, the leader of the group, unsure of his objective or goals in the mission, has now realized he must head east to the launch pad. Shining beacon of light in the distance looks like a very appetizing target for him. Not understanding how smoke poppers work, he runs through every single one of them.
Enemy patrol,
Now,
southeast.
surrounded by a battalion of pouncers, we have dropped a 120mm HE barrage on it. As press, I will now back up from the 120mm HE barrage.
Requesting air support.
Safe distance, I will now watch M1 fight. Shotgun. E3 getting pressed. E4 quickly learning how smoke poppers work once again.
Bugs.
Almost killed by a warrior. Just been stuck in the mud. Now I'm stuck in the mud. Between napalm and a 120mm, those small enemies were dispatched. E4 seems like he's encountered something. Some warriors in the back lines. E3 is running up to help.
Found something.
It's an awful planet. It's a mud planet. M1 encountering what appears to be a brute commander. Oh, it's actually a hive guard, who's now announced the hive of the presence of Helldivers.
Bugs.
M1 doing a tactical retreat. Is now having to tactically retreat the other way. We're just gonna have to call on a replacement. He's not
Calling in
doing very hot.
reinforcements.
E4 now under extreme pressure.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Bugs.
Unable to keep the bugs off of him. In severe danger of being overwhelmed. Presses forward with his stalwart. M1, oh, getting surrounded. That poor Helldiver. Not gonna make it.
Reinforcing.
Shotgun just could not fire fast enough.
Request approved.
Before
Reinforcements
needing to
on the
reload
way.
his Liberator to be able to defend himself. You're live from CRIMSICA. Oh my god. Shot the press. He stole my camera.
Calling in reinforcements.
That monster. Would have landed on him, but I missed.
Reporting to the front.
So hard to do my job.
Calling down fortifications.
I seem to have my camera stolen. I'm gonna get inside the news van and I'm gonna follow them through the front lines. Don't you dare. I've also had my supply pack stolen by U4. M1 appearing to try to understand and dissect what kind of loot is going on at this objective. D3 and M4 have moved forward, or U4 and M4.
Requesting sentry.
Now with this exosuit, I'll be able to protect myself from these bug threats on CRIMSICA. This exosuit is indestructible. Made of the same armor as the Super Destroyer. There's no way it could ever be destroyed in combat. Looks like D3 has called down some sort of mortar strike. See how this pays out for him.
Bug tunnel breach!
Pushing up on his mortar tube, which seems to be doing immense work. Glorious rounds.
Sending in an eagle!
Produced on Aurelia 5. Used from stolen automaton munitions. Now required to launch this ICBM to blow up a bug hive elsewhere on CRIMSICA. Fog spheres in the distance.
Tagging location. South. Never mind.
A radar dish that will
Objective
reveal
located.
all the information
Southwest.
in this location. Don't know what killed that man. I missed it. I'm going to hop out of the press mech now and hand this over. Now call in a new camera.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Dispensing all of my munitions for safety provisions. He's going to spend all of his ammunition rapidly. Where's my backpack? You see here, M1 bestowed upon him the most invulnerable unit of Super Earth. Live from CRIMSICA. XL-49. Beautiful device. See here, they need to lock the target coordinates. This Helldiver's asleep at the job. M1 getting his bearings with the exosuit. Connects directly into the back of your helmet via spinal tap, which allows for more fluid and ergonomic control. Connected to your nervous system.
Rare sample acquired.
Everyone patiently waits. The missile refuels for launch. No one knowing of the impending blast zone that this missile will create. So when this missile begins to launch, I will back away to avoid getting more burns. M1 investigating further of the missile launch is getting as close as he can.
You have ignited the torches of liberty. Extraction
Exosuit actually protected him from the blast. Brilliant super technology at work.
West. Far.
Did not expect that. Expected the blast radius to be too strong. Just don't get stepped on. You're alive being chased by a bug. No match for a cameraman like me. Using the XL-49's autocannons, he's quickly dispatching these bugs, but quickly learning
Rare sample acquired.
their dangers being overrun by tinier enemies at close range. Gun declination is fixed to prevent the user from blowing up their own legs, which was quite the problem in the Patriot exosuit's first iterations. Many Helldivers' lives were lost due to misfires of this launcher. One guarding the rear, D3 pushing forward. They found a bunker. This door requiring 2 users to open up. Has been completely ignored by all Helldivers.
Say hello.
Unaware of
to
the treasure
democracy.
inside, D3 pushes forward to
You
extraction,
may
leading
proceed
the
to
group.
extraction when ready.
M1 firing some warning shots. Unsure how to get out of his mech. I'm not sure if he wants to open the bunker or just establish dominance. This new Helldiver quickly learning that he is going to express that he is the operator of the Super Destroyer in this area. All other divers are just merely cryostasis warriors under his control. These Helldivers are fresh out of the tube, as we call it. They're still frosties. I can see the frost on their goggles. This mission was just merely to wake them up from near 50 years in stasis. Calling in one of the esteemed Pelican pilots. Distract them. Allow them to escape safely. M1 taking matters into his own hand has left the extraction and violently crested into a bug nest. Firing off all the ammunition.
T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Completely surrounded by bugs.
Requesting orbital.
Helldivers never die. Bug tunnel breach.
So I want to get the footage of this. It's become too dangerous. I have to retreat. E3 apparently has died in combat.
Marking location.
Living up to his name of disappointment. M1 evacuating out of his mech. He's pulled out the quasar cannon with no prior training on it. Began the charge up attack. And perished.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Call in another Helldiver. See if he does better than the last. We're on the retreat, being eaten alive. Here live on CRIMSICA. With limbs being torn apart. The weight of Super Earth's equipment has protected him. Provides medical aid for this man. M1 still learning how to use the quasar has taken on Brute Commander. Not understanding the weapon's overheating properties, he now has had to swap weapons to Punisher.
10 seconds.
E3 completely on fire.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates. This is Pelican 1 preparing for
Pelican
touchdown.
to pick them up.
For Liberty.
Currently jammed. No longer call down another
Countdown
Helldiver for the
initiated.
celebratory
Stand by for
exit.
takeoff.
You see here, D3 has decided it is time to leave. See here, D4 on his way out. With these brave soldiers ready to fight for Super Earth. I'll quickly join them as I do
Extraction
not want
complete.
to die.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Brilliant vision by the cadets.
Victory was never in doubt.
And his celebratory victory chat. Disappointment, furiously upset that his equipment was stolen by a fellow Helldiver. I'll remind you, he's fresh out of stasis. He's still frosty, sir. This is Doom
Asshole
71.
and a half. Alright, that was... Oh my god, I'm the only one that failed to extract. Are you fucking kidding me? You never said you wanted it back. You didn't say you wanted it back.
Oh! Helldiver is,
Oh look, you guys look so great on the pedestal. Yeah, look at me on the side. That's fucking great. Yeah, thank you. First day in the game. I already want to kill myself. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for this democracy and all this. Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
live from CRIMSICA.
We can never have too many
This is
heroes.